One of the things we did was look at past experimentation with charged energy fields, and there again, that's a physicist term more than it would be, a remote viewer's term. But
Hmm.
that's something that we looked into. And a charged energy field is something that it was discovered and it's measurable. There's higher voltage at certain locations where there's a lot of consciousness that has been um, produced there in very spiritual forms, such as Stonehenge, sacred sites, sacred mounds, even possibly even religious institutions might have a lot of kind of a profound kind of charged energy. One of the things that we also recognized was that healing energy has a lot of this charged energy field around it. There was an experiment done where they took it was in a lab, and there was a long lab table, and they put two separate rats under anesthesia, and one on one end did not receive any of this charged healing energy, but the other end there was a group of healers that projected healing energy to this rat, and the rat would always on the side of the table where the rat was always receiving on the receiving end of this healing energy, the rat would wake up early and very spry and seem to be healthier. So I once repeating this at the same lab, at the same table. Once they stopped, what they began to notice was on the end of the table where this energy was projected, the rats continued to improve more rapidly than the types of surgeries or things that they were doing with the rats on the other end of the table, as if there is something there that remained, something that stayed. So we decided to experiment with using this charged energy field around the insights, as I call them. You can call them intuitions if you want to, but having these insights of seeing opportunities sitting out in the future. Now, this is something that I've done all my life. I just didn't know everything I was doing, all of the things that I would
Wow.
have to know in order to teach someone how to do this. So that was a process, and that took a little bit of time, and that's when the book was born.